This is TWiT.
Up until this point, if you looked at the surveys of people's attitudes towards big tech, it was they were generally getting more and more negative. I think
I think
now
we feel better about them now, don't we?
Well, we feel better about them right now because it's it's all we can do. It's the only part of the economy that is still functioning.
Yeah.
The physical economy, restaurants are shut down, non-essential businesses are shut down.
Yeah, but if it weren't for DoorDash, I wouldn't have had takeout last night. And I want to get takeout because I want to support my local restaurants, right?
So yes.
And those DoorDashers, by the way, Monday, they're all going on strike. Is it DoorDash or Instacart? Instacart's going on strike.
Well, if they don't have coronavirus yet, they will soon. I mean, I think this is one of the massive problems that faces a lot of capitalist-based societies in the world, but certainly here in the U.S., where we have a Federal Reserve to back up the banking system, which is fine, and it's actually worked fairly well over the past, however long, 80 years or so, without, I don't want to trigger too many of our libertarian friends, but it has worked. We don't have something similar for healthcare. We don't have something similar for unemployment. In the U.S., you need to be working for, I think it's 2 years before you qualify for unemployment insurance. And these days, who does that? For one thing, who has an employer, a single employer for 2 years straight? Very few of us relatively. And then how many of us are with the same one for 2 years straight is another nail in the coffin. So you're going to find a ton of people with no money, no way to support themselves, no way to pay for their even their rent. And while in California and a few other places they've announced a moratorium on evictions, that shit is going to come due as soon as the moratorium gets lifted. How are people going to be paying?
Where's that money going to come from?
You even talked about at the top of the show that you had to do 5 layoffs. I mean, or whatever it was.
No, we did.
It's brutal. It's really, really brutal. And without the proper safety nets, people, I don't know what people are going to do. And we need the health insurance safety net. We need to have some sort of publicly funded healthcare for all kind of thing where, especially when there's a disaster like this, going forward, people can get the care they need. You don't want people who have symptoms or are asymptomatic but infected wandering around and infecting others. That's what got us here.